Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you listening? Are you listening? All right, live now. What's that? All right, so just in case, the stream breaks again. um, I won't delay any further. So without further ado, it is the man, the myth, the legend. It is Mr. Wargamer Spud.
Yes, people. What are you saying? How's it going, Kev?
I'm good, good, good. How are you?
Delicious. Thanks for having us on. It's an emotional time when someone asked me to go on a show. It's weird.
Well, I mean, we kind of wanted to do it for a while, and we keep crossing paths on it and missing deadlines and stuff. And there's my camera going whoa crazy because it's a bit loose, but hey. But yeah, no. Finally, first guest. How awesome!
We made it.
And yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, man.
I'm not gonna mince my words or anything. I'm gonna go straight to it. So apparently you love Blood Angels.
Uh, Thanks a lot, guys. See you all next week. Thanks for having us on.
Yes. Oh dear.
I'm kind of the polar opposite to loving Blood Angels. I absolutely despise them.
Oh, well, I mean, what? They're just like kinky space vampire wannabes, aren't they?
Yeah, there's heretics. End of the day. Like they're a little bit like when Blade came out, and you're like, "This is the best vampire film I've ever seen." And
Right.
then Twilight came out, and you were like, "Ah, right, vampire vampires." That's what Blood Angels are. Do you know what I mean? Like there are all these proper cool legions being brought out, coming out one at a time, and I thought, "Oh yeah, we'll get these guys."
Yeah.
Right, cool.
All right. I'm just checking the stream just to make sure that is still working on my phone. So, and it's not on the Wi-Fi, it won't cut the internet. So,
Someone said turn. I've got to turn up. Turn Spud up or turn Spud up. I thought I
oh,
meant Spud has to turn up.
you know what it is.
I thought I meant I had to turn up like that. I am here.
Oh, I got my desktop volume to Maximus Decimus. Yeah, it's all max.
Max. I moved my mic closer as well. To make it a little bit better.
Yeah, everything's max to the max. So it might just be because you're such a chilled guy. Oof. All right, so oh yeah. Also, another little scandal that I heard is you brush your teeth like a bajillion times a day. How do you
Yeah,
have any teeth left apart from stealing them from other orcs?
no, that's the reason why I've got teeth is because I brush them. Um, so I said last night that I do them 3 to 4 times a day. Well, I don't think it's that much really.
Oh,
It's only technically 8 minutes a day, 6 to 8 minutes a day. I do two on the morning. First thing I get up, do them.
yeah.
And I think one of the biggest pushes is I used to brush them before, when I used to drink coffee quite a lot, I used to brush them quite a bit. So I
Yeah.
definitely used to wash them 3 times a day.
You don't want to
But then
be
I
the
just
person with coffee breath.
yeah, and then now, especially having to wear a face covering, you just like
You
I
can
just don't want to be that guy.
you can smell your own breath, can't you?
Yeah,
Like,
so I brush them when I get up after I've had my breakfast at work. So like a few hours later,
all right.
push them after my dinner. If I get chance to push them after my dinner,
Yeah.
and then before I go to bed.
Oh, so I still think twice in the morning is a bit too much. Like just brush it after you've had your breakfast and all that.
I know, but I've got to get on a bus with breath, with morning breath. I can't do it.
Oh, so you have
That's
your
where,
breakfast after you've got to work?
yeah, I have it at work. 'Cause, like, I struggle to eat straight away. So, and I get up at 4:45,
See,
and I
now
get to
this
work
makes a
about.
bit more sense because when you told us before and there was no real context, it was just a case of, oh, Spud brushes his teeth like after every drink and meal. It's like,
Oh, Chinese whispers. What, Spud brushes his teeth 400 times a day?
yeah. He is the #1 consumer of Colgate.
Yeah. Why brushes every time he breathes?
Yeah, he basically got him through the recession.
What, he eats and swallows and drinks toothpaste and eats toothbrushes.
Eats toothbrushes like they're children, and he's a giant.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm gonna throw it back to the chat. How are you all? Thank you so much for joining us. The show is working now, which is brilliant. I was thinking of copying it, the stream, and sending it over to Facebook, but I don't want to risk that, just in case it's a bit too much. And I might break the internet. But for those who don't know, Wargamer Spud, he is this awesome bearded chap from up north who loves his brew, drinks it from a bucket. Um, he's got
Yep.
a massive love for orcs. Does some sick conversions. Great paint jobs on them as well. Um, he's also got a very bad track record for playing against Necrons, but you know we'll brush over that quickly. And
Got cheated, so it's fine.
you got cheated exactly.
Yeah.
And he is also one of the 3 headliners for the Chilling Wargamers on the Chilling Network, which of course I am a part of, and of course I am representing with my shirt. Dual Chat Wargame Repeat, yo! So I thought it was nice to just do that for you.
I should have really wore a t-shirt as well. Thanks, sir.
So of course he works in collaboration with Josh from the Pickle Jar and Elston from Elston Nation, which are also 2 fantastic chaps in their own right. And they do amazing shows. And of course, we're all getting together next week for a big War Gamer hobby quiz of the year. Big fat hobby quiz of the year, isn't it?
Big fat wargamer quiz of the year.
Boom, that's it. We did it earlier in the year, back in January, didn't we? Because we couldn't do
Yeah,
it in
because it was supposed to
December.
be before Christmas, but as Spud usually organises things,
But
it was very last minute.
but we had more people then, you know, including me. So
True, yeah.
it was
And it was
really
kind of
good.
all new on it, the network kind of thing. We're also getting to know each other, like, honeymoon period.
Yeah, yeah, it was no that really sort of like made me feel welcome in the network, and then no, it's just been strength to strength. So yeah, I want to say a big thank you to you because you as well as Josh and Elston, and of course the other network chaps, Mythos from Frost and Fists, and Botnet who hides in the background. Um, yeah, you've all sort of made me feel welcome, and then of course we got new additions as we've gone along as well. We had Spray Black Studios come in. We
Yeah,
had
spray black.
Underdog Wargaming, Underdog Painting, Mr. Bazza. Sorry, man. um, who else have we had?
Um,
Has Big McDan Skull like inquired in joining yet?
Not yet, but it would be great to have another Orc Master.
Yeah,
Um,
because he's in the Discord and everything.
yeah. So yeah, it could be a suitable candidate. We've just had a few weeks ago. We had a gentleman called. Everyone's saying I'm really quiet still. I've turned my mic up to the max. I'll
I
end up deafening you.
I mean I can hear you. I can hear you fine. It's not a problem on my
Uh,
end. So it might be on there. Who is it that's saying that they can't? Is it
just a few people.
is it the older gents in the group?
Yeah,
There you go then. It's your hearing, mate. You go to Specsavers, you can get a free hearing test.
true. Easy. So yeah, what we're saying. So yeah, we've got Beard Clipper,
We got
Terrain
Beard
Guru,
Clipper.
He
Yes.
joined a few weeks ago. It was a pleasure that he accepted. Really happy about that. I've been watching his stuff for ages, and I just threw him a message, and he were like, "Yeah, I wanted to join for ages." Like, "Yes, go boys." And then we've got Underdog Painting coming in spicy after
Yep.
such a long time.
Mr. Bazza
Uh,
himself.
and then today, well, Dan Bringer from 11th Legion has pretty much always been in the network before we even had a network. He's always like supported Chilling War Gamers and stuff because we live quite close-ish together and we do hobby and stuff since we were like 13. So it's quite, a journey.
Yeah.
So Dan from 11th Legion, I just messaged him today like, "Do you want me to add you to the group? Because you kind of are part of it. You were the first person ever." And then also today, I've not even made the announcement. I've added him to the group. Earthox Minis is joining.
Oh, you heard it here first.
See, hashtag secrets coming out spicy.
Coming out spicy.
So yeah, so it's growing and growing and growing. So we've got the network. It's just a host of loads of people of awesomeness where we just all strive to. Like, you don't have to do all these things, but like we share each other's videos on his own social medias. We invite people to his own groups and pages. Shout each other out on video collaborations, links in all his descriptions and stuff. Shout out the network sometimes if people want to. It's totally up to them. It's Chilling War Gamers. That's what it's in the
And
name, really.
that's what it's all about, man, isn't it? It's all about just being a community, being there for each other, not just on the content side and the channel side, but also, if you need someone to chat to, because we all get hit by life, and yeah, it could be a bit boo sometimes, but it's nice having that sort of little group there where we can just fall back on. We know there's someone listening, and then we could just spread the love back, and yeah,
It's all about the love in it, really.
it's all about love.
I've
Love,
lost lots of negativity in the world before this year, and that's what I've always strived to help.
love,
Smaller
thunder,
YouTubers,
and
even though I've been tiny,
wargaming, mate. That's what it's all about.
get the hobby out there.
Exactly. Whip your hobby out, mate. Whip it out.
Whip it up.
Right, I was supposed to do some painting, and
Wow.
I had nothing set up because, of course, I was running late, as you do. And yeah, I'm just getting it all out now. So it's nothing really. That's why I keep turning away. Yeah, there's nothing fancy or anything. So yeah. Also, we also got some other great news in the chilling sphere. We call it the chilling sphere.
The chilling sphere.
Yeah. Mr. Josh from the Pickle Jar, he got himself sponsored from the infamous Black Toad. Ah, I've ruined it. Why am I saying? Oh, Broken Toad. You know why I said Black Toad, right? It's because I was looking at the table and I've got this black pad. I've got black brushes. I've got black t-shirt.
Oh, like Black Toad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get sponsored anytime soon with that.
Oh, mate, if it goes to people naming stuff, I'm the worst. Whatever. I call Rich from Spray Black about for a good few months. Black Spray. I called him it last night.
Black Spray.
And we've got Black Spray Studios and Pickles like Spray Black. Yeah, we've got them in.
Yeah, no, just call him Abaddon to just be done with it. Yo, Abaddon, get yourself out the pot. Oh, I don't even know what paints I'm on now.
What are you working on tonight?
I'm working on the old Flesh Eater quartz that I got cracked out 2 weeks ago because, of course, I wasn't in last week. I was having a little bit of family time, which was really cool actually. And there we go. Got some decent light there. Yeah, I just wanted to get back to it, but in the guide, I noticed it didn't look as good as it could. They sort of relied on the green too much to shade it and give it color.
Yeah.
The Athonian Camo Shade just gave it more of a dirty, mossy look. So I started throwing in some Caribou Crimson around the like any bits that are protruding and the spine and all that sort of stuff. And I think I watered it down too much. I'm gonna go in with it, but instead of Carabao Crimson, I'm gonna switch it out for Blood Angels Red. Aha, it's a contrast paint.
Contrast.
Yeah, and I'm gonna mix it good. I've got a blue here because I've never mixed contrast. To be fair, I've barely used them at all. I've got like, like on launch, I grabbed a whole little tray full of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never bloody used them apart from the Apothecary Grey, which was absolutely amazing for painting an apothecary. Would you have?
So it's for white.
Yeah, but I mean, like it does it sort of it takes a bit of the shine out of the white, but it shades the recesses really well.
Yeah, yeah. That's good.
Unlike Nuln Oil would just mute the white
Does it give
too
it
much.
like a satin finish or a matte finish?
It's a matte finish, definitely.
That's good because
Yeah.
I've been using a few and they kind of give them a bit of a satin finish. So I have to keep matte washing. Well, I've got a matte thingy. What do you call it? Varnish. I've got a matte varnish that I go over mine with after.
Yeah. So what are you working on tonight then?
So today Santa came very early. Not the Secret Santa for the Chilling War Gamers. Very organised Secret Santa.
Mm.
It was one of my friends said that he had a Forge World. What's it called? I've got it here actually. Forge World Tarek's Pattern Termite Assault Drill. It's just a
Okay, yeah, it's a mahoosive, chunky thing, isn't it? With a big old drill on the front.
yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, no worries. I think I don't really need one. But I'd been looking at some Death Corps of Krieg like drill things,
Oh
and then he
yeah,
sent me a picture of a size comparison of that next to Marine. This thing next to a Marine, and I'm like, please send it to me.
yeah, that sounds
Um,
awesome.
so he sold it to me, and I got it through today, but I kind of forgot about it. So I got home and I was like, open it, I was like, oh, I forgot about this, and then when I got it, I didn't realize how big it was again. So
Mm.
I'm just gonna clean that up tonight because it's Forge Wheel. There's a lot of like gates and not many mold lines, but a
You
lot of
get
gates to clean off and
Have you given it a
bits of mold.
little bubble bath as well?
Not yet. I'm gonna give the bubble bath once I've cleaned it up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use a toothbrush.
Might as well run yourself a bath and just throw it in at the same time. Get a little
Yeah,
rubber
do that and brush
ducky.
my teeth one more time.
Yeah, with the bath water, of course.
Yeah, brush my teeth with a bath water. I'm never drinking anything else ever again unless it comes out.
Oh, you know what? I almost died, yeah. when
Yeah, I did as well.
Oh man, I think everyone was laughing pretty damn hard. I mean, there was a bit edge of concern there, but I mean, we were all, peeing ourselves with laughter. Like, you took a whole gulp, man. It's just like, why?
I did.
Did it smell
Stinks.
stale?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it
it.
just literally smelled like pond water.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, you got to be careful with that because
I'm never gonna do it again.
with any water that's been sitting for a while, and I know this only from work because every week I have to do a routine that reduces the risk of it. There's a chance that you can um, create the right conditions for Legionnaire's disease in the
Excellent.
water, and of course that's no joke. So there was an edge of concern for you.
Yeah,
But
I
apart
did
from that, it
I
was
did wonder if it was
absolutely,
like.
absolutely hilarious.
I think because I threw it up pretty much like straight
Straight
away,
away, yeah, yeah, that was the best
twice.
best thing
Uh,
you could do.
but yeah, that wasn't one of my smartest moments. But I thought, you know what, I'm doing it for the community. I mean,
Like the
I don't
professional
take
you
most
are.
most challenges that I'll put my own life at risk.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I've got that, and then today also the sneaky little Eltrude. he said, "Oh, I'll send you some Night Lord bits because
Right.
for the Primacy project." So like, oh, awesome. So anyway, the box comes today because I'm waiting for the Secret Santa as well. I thought, oh, I better check if it is actually, the package that's not for Secret Santa because obviously I have no idea who's got me.
Yeah.
So I sent my photograph. I'm like, is this from you and from one of you guys? And Elsa went, yeah, it's from me. And I'm like, eh. So that box is massive. Like that's definitely there can't be that many Dark Knight Lord parts in it. So anyway, I opened it up, and I actually genuinely like welled up because it not just put the Night Lord bits in that I've got here. He actually put in the Night Lord's omnibus, like all the Night Lord books. It's
Oh,
like a
what a
massive
star.
thick book, and then just to add that little bit of extra spud, and he knows how much I love him as well. And so you can't really see because I'm blurred out, but all my Thanos is. He got me the Marvel Crisis Protocol Thanos
Oof.
model, so I've got him as well. And I was like, oh my god! And I just started getting, I was welled up. I didn't cry, just welled up. I like what a lovely, lovely
You didn't
gift
you
in a bit
didn't
of a
do
rough week.
you didn't do a pickle.
No, I didn't
Uh,
break it down. I just like had a little well, said
you...
thank you to myself, and obviously sent a message saying thank you. Yeah,
No,
it went off.
that's really generous. Yeah, that's amazing. So you're gonna be working on all that then, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to work on the termite tonight because my painting desk behind me, and I don't know. It's just a bit of a faff moving all my paint stuff back on here again.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll just keep this camera like this and just do some building instead. So I've got this thing to do, and it's going to take me quite a while to clean all this up. There's loads of stuff on it to clean up. So I thought I'd work on this tonight. Because I've still got the wall boss to paint. That's my next big project to finish off because I want to get him done, and then I can start painting the flyer,
Oh,
and
it
then that's
sounds like a
pretty much.
solid plan, man.
Yeah, so my orcs, I've got quite a lot now. Once I get these other two models done.
Well, I in no short of envy for you, man. This sounds like you got a lot of love and a lot of stuff to do. But I mean, saying that, the last 2 days I've actually been rooting through the cupboard that I used to use as my little studio.
Yeah,
Um, and I was clearing it out so that we could use it more storage for the kids and that. And the amount of Primaris stuff I had tucked away, it was ridiculous. And I completely forgot about 'em. I had like two of the store anniversary captains. I've got the Jovian chap, who's the one that's got his foot on the orc head.
oh yeah, that's sick. That
I've got uh, what's his name? Gartor, I think it is, or something like that. He's the Imperial Fist Primaris.
Targa.
Torguden? No, 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 not Torguden. Um, he's something Tor, but he's this chunky ass dude from
A big
the
power
Imperial
fist.
Fists, big power fists. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got Marnius Calgar in there as well. Never got round to him.
I didn't even. I had him on his Targa like a good few years ago, and he still just. I started building his exoskeleton body pretty much because then you put the plates on it. That's kind of how they do the big characters these days. They have like an exoskeleton with underneath details, and you kind of put plates on the top of them.
Yeah,
It's very smart how they do it. They did it so they did it with him, Abaddon, and Gazgul. So like it must be the big characters that they just do the exoskeleton thing. Built the exoskeleton thing and just went, I just don't like this monarch's rubbish. Just put it back in its box.
that's fair enough, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
you got to feel it for it to be worth your time.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
Um, but yeah, and then I found, of course, I came across because I've been doing the Conquest magazine, which was the Space Marines versus Death Guard, and that
Yeah.
was basically all the beginner stuff for the Primaris thrown in. Um, I came across that starter set that I had in there.
Wow.
I found this massive basket, wicker basket thing. It's like a picnic basket actually, and inside it had tons and tons of chaos stuff for Age of Sigma because I kind of
Oh,
went on a bit of a
nice.
binge. So I had all of the stuff from the initial set, and then I kind of went and got myself a Chimera, um, with the riders. I got that that massive vortex mutalith thing,
Yeah, yeah.
which can be the brute thing as well. And I pinned the options so you could swap them. Um, I had tons and tons of blood reavers. Because I bought a couple of the multi-part kits on the cheap,
Yeah.
and so I could have the double-handed weapons as well. And then like tons of marauder stuff as well. I had two chariots in there as well. I had six of the juggernauts
Of
in there.
corn.
Yeah, of corn.
Wow. Metal or
No,
Falcons.
the plastic, from
Oh,
plastic kits.
yeah, the new one. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What else was there? Tons of characters, man. It's like ridiculous amount of characters. Because I when Warhammer Quest first came out, Silver Tower, they put out these little boxes with like just random characters from Age of Sigmar, and I'd
I
bought
thought that were
a
really
whole
good
bloody
box set.
lot.
That is. It was
It
mental.
Yeah, it was really good, and it was a shame they didn't do any more with those little spider grot things, the little six-limbed grots that you got
Yeah.
in there. Um, and yeah, it's just like tons of other stuff in there. I mind my only recently, and I say recently loosely, as in like the last 5 years, fully painted Force, which is the Stormcast from the first box.
Yeah.
That was all in there. So I took some pictures and some little videos in there, and I want to do a video on that, which is will come out just before Christmas because I want to get people to put in their collections and that. So there's posts everywhere on Facebook asking for pictures of people's collections, just so I could do a little community focus because I haven't done one in a while. Be nice to do that. Yeah, it's just doing that, and the first Blood Bowl that I never played, and got what else is in there? Yeah, Dreadfleet was in there as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
Did you ever play it?
I did a few times actually, and you know what? I don't know why people had so much hate for it. There was a couple of things that needed tweaking at the most, but I mean, it was a fun game, really.
I played it a few times. I didn't enjoy it. But it might have been the company that I was playing it with at the time.
Yeah, yeah,
Not very know about gaming, so
you have
probably
to,
didn't.
you have to have people who are open to enjoying themselves. When it comes to wargaming or tabletop gaming, you know,
Yeah.
if they're not somewhat invested in trying to have fun, then they're not going to have fun at all.
I
Can I
see all
just
these
say?
sexy people in the chat.
Oh, before we do it, can I just say I mixed like 3 dabs of the Leviathan blue with a butt ton of Blood Angels red,
Yeah.
and it's come out so visceral. It's like almost Blood for the Blood God, but without the stickiness.
Oh.
I'm loving it. I'm going with it, man. Anyway, so let's have a look because we've got some new people here. Oh, so we've got to do a whole rundown anyway. So if we say hello to the same people again, that's not a big deal. But that's the nation. How you doing? Void Captain Bazooka, welcome. Mephos from the Frosts and Fists, legend from across the pond. Decent Snowgood, Snoggood. I
Yep,
apologise if
from
I
the
said
alt
that wrong.
community.
From the Orc
Legend.
community. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us. That's definitely a first time. Um, there you go. You're bringing in the fans, man. Robert Marshall, Adam Dodge, Bazzer again from Underdog. I keep saying Wargaming. Change your name to Underdog Wargaming, not painting, mate. um, who else? I said Adam Dodge, right? Lupus Canis. We've got Different Gear TV, Boffnet, uh, Pirate Queen Pickle, Philip Short. Absolute legends here. Richard Smith, West Soldier Gaming, Mr. Paul. How you doing, mate? Glad you could join us. Gary Knox, Normski, another legend. Oh man, Essex Boys, and the Pickle Jar, of course. And of course, I've put my arm in it, and it looks like I've gashed myself, man. But it's kind of dripped. It's kind of dripped into an umbrella shape. Okay, that's a bit odd. Alright, so always have tissue to hand, I guess. Right. So I'm glad you all could join us. If you haven't already, smash that like button as well. And if you're still not subscribed, well, what are you waiting for, man? Smash that subscribe button.
Smasheroo it.
Smasheroo it. Alright, so currently I'm working on just a few fleshy at courts because I wanted to get some done in a different way, just to experiment with the colour, because I like the paint guide, but there's some things that I wanted to do better, and using the existing paints that I got, and that paint that I mixed, the contrast paint for the hands and the little bits where the bones stick in, it looks so good. I'm actually going to use it for the wings of the crit flare. It's that good. I'm not even going to bother like neatening up the white either. Just straight on reshading.
Appreciates.
Exactly. So what are you currently clipping away?
Still the big drill thing.
Still big drill.
So I've got like a few ideas for it.
Let's have a look
so
at some of the pieces. I know the people at home can't see, but I want to see, man.
It's like this big. That's half of it. That's
Oof.
without the drill.
It's almost as big as your hand, and you've got massive hands.
Yeah. Got a GW pot, old school. So it's like that big.
So it's about 2 and a bit in length of a GW pot lying down.
I'll try dry fit it together again.
That's
I watched
so
the video
sick,
earlier
man.
to do it because I got a bit spud. You know what
I mean? Yeah.
I've done it wrong already. I put the floor on the side panel.
Mate, do you remember the old days when the blister packs didn't even come with instructions? You just had to figure it out. That was frustrating to begin with, right?
Let's have a look.
Kids don't know how easy they got it now, and they complain. There's this number was mixed up with another number. It's like, dude, you have no idea.
Never lived.
Yeah, you ain't lived it, man.
Right,
you ain't lived.
Flip.
Oh, this looks great.
I'll try again.
If you can't do it, don't worry about it, dude.
I got it done earlier.
Sounds like you're playing with a Rubik's cube.
Better look.
Oh wow, it's like a beer can cozy.
Yeah. So it like goes like that, and then like all these big drill bits go on one side. That comes right out.
Yeah.
And on the back, it's got like it's got like a big engine that goes on the back, and you can leave the doors off. So you guess what's going to be crawling out of those to make sure it definitely looks okay.
Of course, you gotta have some grots, right?
Well,
grots with spanners.
Grots
with spanners.
I might have to, because they're quite big holes. I'm gonna have to put some more boys maybe steaming out of it.
Or some squigs.
Or some squigs, or everything. Just put everything in it.
Yes, yes.
Because I read I read the Vulcan Primarch book from the series, and the salamanders use the giant drill to get into an orc war base, and that's where my idea kind of came from. I'm like, that's not very Space Marine. That's
Yeah,
orky. So I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I'm going to see what I can get. So that's what I thought about the Breacher ones for Corpse Krieg. And then obviously my mate messaged me and said, what about this? I'm like, oh my God. Yes,
man.
please.
Death Corps of Krieg, man. They're serious.
I've got another big idea coming as well. Yeah, it's on my Christmas wish list. I've got quite a few things on there. So depending on what it gets chosen, because obviously my wife has no idea what Warhammer is really. She knows what it is, but she doesn't know what models are what.
But does she
Um,
say your Warhammers?
just it's toys. I've called them toys all along.
Okay.
Like I just call them toys. She knows what Warhammer is, kind
Are you doing your Games Workshop again?
of. Your games toy shop.
That's what I get a lot. Are you doing your Games Workshop again tonight? Yes, every Friday, love.
So on the list is a Nemesis Grey Knight. No, a Nemesis. No, a Grey Knight Nemesis Dread Knight. It's like a giant dreadnought.
The big old
Yeah.
Matrix styley stand up mecha suit
Who
thing
between that and an Invictus?
with a
But I know
giant
that
power
is,
sword.
but I know that is bigger.
Yeah,
So I thought, well, I might get one of them for pretty much the same price.
it's a sick
Um,
model, man.
and I can either have two options. So you can have it closed up, or I can have it with an orc driving it, like in Matrix. What's more likely going to happen to me? Because that just looks well cool.
Yeah, just have the orc in it, just like laughing away.
So I'm going to have one of those as a mega dread, mecha dread. It's either mega or mega. I can't remember which one it is. So because I've got death dreads and I wanted the mecha dread to be bigger. So
Sounds awesome, dude.
it's got loads of
I
plans.
can't wait to see it all, man. Because if anyone hasn't already had a look, go on Instagram, check out Wargamer Spud. It's got tons of great stuff on there, and
I've got some paw videos as well
got
on my
some.
YouTube channel.
You got some great videos on your YouTube channel, mate. He does little regular updates on the Orkies stuff that he gets up to, and yeah, it's well worth checking out. 'Cause some of it is really like the ideas you get is amazing.
Just how my brain works sometimes, a bit weird.
Mm,
So sometimes I get stuck, like getting them like creational juices going, creating juices flowing
yeah,
and going. And then sometimes I'll sit down and I can be sat there like 10, 20 minutes, maybe just staring at loads of bits.
I do
And
that
then go,
all.
hang on a minute. And I'll just be like putting loads of bits together, getting my blue tech out, putting stuff together and go, no, that looks rubbish. That's rubbish. And then I'll go, hang on a minute. I think I've got this somewhere. I have to go through all my bits boxes. I'm like, oh, there it is. And I'm like, oh, no, it doesn't look as good actually. I need to chop that bit off. And then, oh, I need to do that. Oh, that's definitely not going to fit. And it just goes on for like hours.
Yeah,
The war boss, well,
I
the war
mean
boss,
that's a whole nother process, isn't it?
that
That thing
was
is
the next level.
huge.
That was the biggest next level that I've ever been through.
So is that your rendition of the beast,
Yes, 100%. Like, that was the biggest thing that I've ever done and probably will ever do. They were
mate?
brutal.
It was massive, mate, and it looked absolutely awesome as well. I kind of had a similar process when I was doing my little kit bash of the Lord Relictor from the Stormcast, and I was trying to make it into a Primaris Ancient. Because of course, a lot of people on the Mortal Realms subscription would have tried to get extra copies of this certain sprue that comes with the Lord Relictor, and it's
Yeah.
the only way you can get it. And it's quite a good model in on on the field and that, but it also looks great in your Space Marine army.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
And it's to hand. Oops, just dropped something. Hang on, I have a quick looks Garooski. I'll put it in that. Not put it in that box. Oh, I might put it away. Oh, yeah, no, I'll put it away. So, because I was sorting everything out, but I kept the original banner, and the legs and the arms were the same, and the torso pretty much, and got rid of the shoulders, the
Yeah,
badge, the head, the extra spikes on the shoulders as well, gone to start with, but I got rid of it. And he's got loads of scrolls hanging off him, but
yeah.
the lettering is too chunky, it's too archaic. And I thought it's not gonna look great if I start sticking on purity seals, and then you see that. So I opted to chop all that off. I had a little pot of liquid green stuff that had dried up, but I managed to reactivate it just by adding some medium into it. Because for
Nice.
all intents and purposes, it is like a paint, but it just dries harder. And yeah, so I started smoothing bits out with that. I actually bent into shapes, like a very thin shaving of plastic as well to cover a hole on the chest. It was kind of like doing miniature armor repairs. It was great fun. Um, and yeah, no, it's up on the Instagram. So if anyone wants to check it out, it's there.
On the
Um,
gram.
yeah, I switched off Nightbot because he was probably going to crash the stream. You know, so I don't want to push my luck by having an extra entity knocking about on my internet. Uh, but yeah, go check it out. You literally just type in Hobby Corner. I'll be there. Hobby Corner is two separate words with an underscore. I'll be there. But I was pretty proud. I was more proud of the little video clip that I made of it, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good.
It was proper little arty thing, and I thought, yeah, I've got to make a deal of this. Yeah, take that, TikTokers. Eh. But yeah, I've been having fun playing around with the camera and the effects and that, and I've opted to just use the video editing software on my phone now, over the laptop one, because it was a lot of faffing around, and even though you got more options and you could do more with it, it's not necessarily better, and at least I could do it on the go. It's a fraction of the price.
It's just so much. It's just easier sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I just film a video, and if I've got all my sound and my light perfect, I just upload it and just put a thumbnail attached to it. Boom, done.
Hmm.
It's just and it's raw. Um, so
Like a
like
bit of raw spud. Hmm.
yeah, it might take me like 2 or 3 times to do the intro. But then once you're in the flow, that's it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
you
definitely because you start wax lyrically, and then you're like you're tripping over your own words trying to bloody do it, and then you just like, okay, nailed it this time. Let's move
my
on.
Space Marine video was one shot.
Of For real,
Um, yeah,
nice one, man.
there's no editing. I just literally just press play. Boop. It took me 2 or 3 times to film it. Like, say, for intros and stuff, because I kept on getting it wrong. Kept on calling it stupid Did I call him Pedro again? I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Not for my Pedro video, but again, because I kept on calling him Pedro and he's not called Pedro, he's called Captain Cortez, the best Space Marine
Cortez.
living legend that's ever lived on the planet of all universe ever.
If he's so amazing, then why did he run away?
He didn't run away, he got sucked. He got sucked up in the war while fighting
Yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah.
went off just to go kill some more people in the warp because he's that hard.
Sure. That's all their excuse. Whenever someone wants to disappear, they're just like, oh, you know what? I've had enough. I'm just tell everyone I disappeared in a warp. I'm still fighting for the Emperor. Blah blah blah.
It's crazy. I wish they would bring him back. They're not going to do because
I'm
he's
sure
not
they.
well enough.
I'm sure they will. There's that whole. They're doing the whole Primaris Rubicon for a lot of the characters. Though I don't
But
think
missing
they will do it for Dante because he's old.
He's done Dirty Blood Angel.
He's the one in the golden suit.
Yeah,
He's
a
the
bit
oldest.
ridiculous.
He's the oldest space marine alive.
Oldest heretic alive.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
Well, no, the oldest heretic alive would be Lorgar, wouldn't it? No,
Yeah.
Erebus. Erebus first.
Yeah.
The Git. Or hang on. Let's throw it to the chat. Because I haven't gone that deep in the lore. Who was worshipping the Chaos Gods first? Corphaeron or Erebus? Because no, Erebus did all the.
it.
That's what I thought as well. Because I know Erebus did all the legwork for the legions. He did all the
yeah, because
cults and that.
Corfair finds Orgar.
Ah, there we go. Sorted.
And if you read that the Lorgar Primarch book, it turns out you actually hate him more than Erebus. Because
Really?
he's horrible. Yeah, he is awful.
Well, I mean, he doesn't seem pleasant in the heresy books anyway.
And then I read Betrayer, and then I instantly hated Erebus again.
Oh, Betrayer's a good book, though, right?
It's mental. It's so clever.
Right.
Very clever.
Oh man. You know what? The whole one of my favorite story arcs is the word bearers and the world eaters just like having at it with the ultramarines. And you got like Calf. Calf is just literally this isolated war zone where everyone's underground trying to kill each other because they just destroyed the surface. And tunnel fighting, man, it's so cool. And but also, you know what, I also liked Talon as well, where you got the Imperial Guards tank taking on the Death Guard tanks.
See, I've not read it that far.
Oh mate, it's pretty damn good. Like the Death Guard just virus bomb the entire thing, and the whole place is toxic and radioactive, and you just got all these tank legions just like hiding underground, and they just come out and they do like um little like is it ghost fight? I don't know, but they're like they're sneaking around trying not to get caught in massive bane blades, by the way, right? And then sneaking up on Death Guard tanks and just like taking their toll, man. It was a good book.
Putting their hands over their eyes, going, "Well, if we can't see them, they can't see us."
Exactly. But it's no, it's a really good one to read. And then and this is all outside the original 3 books, by the way.
Yeah.
But another highlight for me has been the Thousand Sons story arc.
I've not read that one either.
So of course you got everything that happened in Nikea. With Psychers being banned, Thousand Sons being chastised, and then you got what was it? The War Master turning, and he gets Mr. Wolfman to go a bit psycho because he gets sent to take in Magnus after he buggered up the Webway Gate that the Emperor was working so hard to try and keep for himself, to warn about the heresy. And the Emperor was like, "Yeah, I already knew. Thanks a lot for smashing my toy, you git."
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
yeah.
Horus was like, hey, look, taking him in isn't going to be good enough. Why don't you just kill him all?" Then he just goes in.
It is
Absolute
mental,
psycho.
like the first 3 books. like I think it because like the first, it like builds up the brothership so well with all your characters.
Yeah, you just
Like
end up
with the Morgul
lamenting
and
it
stuff,
when it all
like,
goes wrong, isn't it? It's
and
just
then
like,
like the Morgul are like so close. It goes through all the rituals, everything, and like this is amazing. And there's them brotherhoods underneath, like in dark corners and stuff. And there's all those, and then like Lurken is quite a main focus for a long time. And then like when things start happening, you're just like, oh my god! Like you get proper like I can't believe he's just died.
mm,
I can't believe he just got killed. What? As if that just happened. And you're
yeah,
reading a book. That's the craziest thing.
yeah, and it's
Like
like,
when
oh,
you when
they
you're watching
fell
the film,
out, and
it's like
oh,
shock effects. Like with music and sound effects and stuff.
yeah,
But like when it's a book, it's just like you've got it all whirling around in your head, and it's just like, what? As if that just happened.
yeah, and you just end up lamenting it. They wrote it so well, the fall of Horus,
Yeah.
that you felt like, oh, they were so close, and it all went to crap. And that's I think that's what will stay with everyone who reads it, and that's a good legacy to have.
Well, there used to be this guy called Robert Marshall that's followed my YouTube channel for like proper years. I'm really supported. He sent me loads of bits as well for my orcs and weapons and stuff. And he's just given me some of the worst news that I could ever hear from any person that I thought loved me.
Oh no, what's he done?
Well, it's just disgusting, to be honest.
Has,
He didn't drink his own pint water either.
has he got you a blood angel, or has he got himself a blood angel?
Yeah, he's thinking about doing Blood Angels.
Oh, well, bring in the Inquisition.
Why would anyone do that?
Bruv. Hey, if I had a bottle of something, I'd pour one for the fallen.
Yeah, same. For all the fallen heroes. For all the fallen heroes. Bless them.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
It's just that's just
one of
so
the most
sad. I'm
creepy-
speechless now. I'm absolutely speechless. Thank you. You just
Yeah, bless them. Talk you down, Robert Marshall. The horrible, the bright red for one, and yellow, most two painful colours to paint ever. That's one. Two, they've got vampire teeth. They're clearly heretics, but no one will say it because everyone loved Sanguinius and his big floppy hair. Oh, we all love Sanguinius. It's so great. But like all the other Primarchs are so much cooler.
well,
and better.
I mean, Sanguinius was the next War Master, and if Horus hadn't cheated, then he would have got his butt whooped by Sanguinius. I mean, that's why he tried to get him on his side, and then he tried to get him killed off, and then ended up having to do the job himself, but didn't quite do it.
I just, if that had happened, I'd have never done 40k.
Can I just say, these wings are looking so good. That
Smells
red,
delicious.
that red is so visceral, and it is literally just a good amount of blood angels, and then you just add enough Leviathan blue to darken it slightly, and it comes out beautifully. Because I'm assuming that when you put on blood angels, it comes out a little bit orange on its own.
I'll have to watch the stream.
I mean, it looks. Oh yeah, you can't see me, can you?
I can see it, but it's a bit blurry on my side, and it's not the best.
Ah, you little hamster wheel. But that red right there is what's been mixed, and it is like blood for the blood god. Beauty. Absolutely beauty. By the way, I still got one of these unboxed, man. Like, it's still in box, should I say? Because I got a few of these with the magazine subscriptions. I've only ever bought one myself, and I don't know, how much is this worth to people nowadays? Like, how much do you think I could fleece it on eBay for?
15 quid easy.
Easy, yeah,
Easy money.
Easy money.
It's mental that they bring a product that's not as good out.
Hey, you know what? I haven't tried it, so I can't say. But I rarely ever paint anyway. But I rarely ever use a painting handle. And it does feel comfortable. It's like grabbing your dog's scrot. But yeah.
I would never ever think of that analogy.
Yeah. Come on, man. Does that not look like a little coin purse?
This looks like a butt plug, but
Well, it's a coin purse that's been squeezed a bit, right?
right, okay.
But no, the new one is a lot
If
weirder in
anyone's
design.
purse does like that, you might want to ring 111.
Yes. Yeah, seek medical advice as soon as possible. I don't know. I just haven't used it enough to really say I got. I think I'd be in a good position to do a review on the newer one because I barely even used this, and yeah, I haven't got the muscle memory for it. I haven't got used to holding it, so yeah, I think I might for Christmas get myself one. How much are they going for? There can't be more than the old ones.
The thing is, that one is good for like if you're doing like individual characters and stuff. Well, it's good for anything really, but like I've only got one.
Hmm.
Like so I'm using it on my quarters, and it does allow you to have more reach to get to stuff, and it's more like gives it a bit more of a steady approach.
Yeah, but
And obviously secures your model so you don't drop it as easy as what you could.
I mean, it's definitely good for painting the base as well. But I find if I do use it, I have to glue the model near the edge of their base
Right.
so I can reach underneath properly. Because I do find that at times you'll get round and like the edges, the clamp will be in the way of getting your paintbrush in there, and you have to move it around a bit. I don't know. I mean, there's tons out there. A pal of mine on Facebook and all that called Garthy. He made his own and he started selling it about a year ago. It's called Get a Grip, and I honestly think I should get sponsored by him for just mentioning it. So
Sponsored by who?
Garthy, Mr. Garthy. He
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
gets his stuff posted up on White Dwarf and Games Workshop website fair few times, and he's got his own
Yeah, I
blog
know.
called Tale of or Painters, I think it's called. But he's good stuff. His photography is absolutely amazing. Absolutely. But yeah, that's the wings done. I like that. I do like that.
No, they're good, man. Really, really good.
They are good. They look. You know what it needs? It needs a gloss. You know, just to keep it shiny. I think it looks
Shiny,
better
shiny.
shiny than when it is dry. But I don't know. Moving on. So what's everyone saying in the chat? Because I don't want to make them feel a bit left out. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. People are talking about stuff. Also got a subscribe to the hobby corner, which is cool. From the PC and Wah. Okay. Heptopismal. What the hell? Mr. Void.
Name.
Yeah. I used to kick my old PC. I put a dent in it. Steel tail case. You should do that. Then throwing in some names of who they think is old. Eris is it something Weasel from Normski. Paul is mentioning Starship Troopers. Everyone's liking it.
The best film ever.
Psychers being banned in an IKEA car park. Thank you, Elston. Classic Elston. There's lots going on in the chat. You know what? I wish I could read it all, but there's so much going on. I just, yeah, I can't keep
Mental,
up. Getting a couple of compliments for the wings as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do want to use contrast a bit more in my palette, but I need to paint more, I think, as well. Definitely. What was that? I saw someone using a paint handle to paint a Space Marine tank on Instagram. Too big for... No, you can actually do that for tanks, right? And actually Peachy showed us, right? What you do is you screw off the top bit, yeah, and then you drill a little hole in the bottom of the tank, and then you just screw the handle onto the base of the tank. Bob's your uncle. So actually, it is a thing. So yeah. So, what videos have you got planned in the near future, Mr. Spud? Oh, is he frozen? I think we lost Spud. Yeah, I think we lost Spud. So, thanks for tuning in. Let's see. I'll just quickly throw him a message and see if he's still alive. What do you mean? He said, "Oh, pickle, bruv, smell you." He looks like he's just given up, and then he just froze in a statue-like position. He's sleeping. Oh, his web has gone. He's got there you go. Here's the proof, right there. From Mr. Spud, it says no internet. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Hey, here we go. I thought I sent you off to sleep.
Nah, we mental that, right? Literally, like, oh, you know what, right? I'm gonna do a bit of painting. You know, I can get some stuff done. You know, because I've cleaned that up. There's not really much I can do with it now, unless I wash it, and you know, I'm going to get my toothbrush out and do it on the stream. So I thought, well, I might as well get a bit more stuff done on my war boss.
Yeah.
While I'm on, and then it's either my web drops or I pull my internet cable out by accident, one or the other.
One or
I did a little bit more work on my Cortez. Obviously, my really professional, expensive camera will pick that up. It just looks terrible. I don't know how I'm doing it.
It looks good, man. It looks good. Those are quite nice models, actually. Is that the store anniversary
it is.
captain?
It's old school. Well, not old school, but so it's that, and I've done a lot of very small modifications to it.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people know it's even converted, but there's actually quite a bit that took me a long time to chip chop stuff up.
Chip shop till you can't stop.
Yeah. So I've got my paint water that I'm not drinking. Oh my god, just smelling it makes me feel sick now. And you know what? I'm just gonna go clean it, to be honest.
So you've just given yourself aversion therapy, essentially, haven't you?
Yeah, just did a flashback trauma took. Just go wash this. Do it.
Right, so I am just looking for some lead belcher now to do the metal bits, and then after that, I'll get the brass out as well for a couple of pieces as well, because otherwise it'd just be boring with just lead belcher. And is this not? Yeah, this is an old pot. It's almost empty. Feels weird getting to the bottom of a pot. Very rarely ever do it before they dry out, but that served me well. I've had that pot for 3 years, 4 years, something like that, and it's still flowing, So I'm just going to be picking out the metallic bits. I don't think I finished that last time. But now looking at it, I think I did do it. Oh. Ah, bugger. I did. I did. Okay. I won't be doing that then. Just wasted some leg voucher for now. So I hope you're all doing well in the chat. If you got any questions for Mr. Spud, then throw them down and we'll try and pester him to answer them. Eh? Can you, can you hear that? It's going through a decompression thing. Rock off flesh on what? What? Have I done that bit yet? On all the bones and straps and stuff? Yeah, I did that. Okay. Don't need buffs or gold for them. Yeah, I'm cheating. I'm using some of the guide. Not all of it, though. Oh, I'm going to keep that body green, actually. Make it look nice and rotty. Corn red. So you use corn red for a lot of the stuff on there. But I did my own thing, and I think it looks better. Suck it. Oh, it's just buttloads of shading now. Sweet. That's what I'll be doing. Oh, yes. Top down. Crutch shot. Love it.
There we go. My lighting's not going to be great. But, you know, didn't really know I'm going to be doing this.
It's alright, dude. I mean, I can see what you're on about now. So how long you got before you're off?
Whenever, mate. All good. Maybe another hour before I fall asleep.
Great.
Live on stream.
I'll try not to talk too much then. I really got to have that to hand, that sound effect, actually. Alright. And you know what? I will have it to hand, because why the heck not? So,
Cheers, Mr. Pickle Jar. See my model sexy.
So, has anyone got any questions for Mr. Spud in the chat? Just pop them on, and we'll see if he will answer them. You've been punching someone?
Yes, a punch bag very hard on Tuesday, multiple times about gloves.
Oh, did you not like wrap your hands at least?
No, too hungry.
Fair enough.
I've bought some proper ones because I had just gel under wraps and
Yeah.
just punched straight through them. So I've got rid of those and bought some proper like they're not boxing gloves. They're MMA gloves because I don't like wearing proper boxing gloves because they just feel a bit too heavy.
Yeah.
And I get used to it over a time, but I just like them better.
I just noticed something. You know what? These widgets are absolutely poo. They just don't update, and the subscriber thing it should be on 853. It's on 835. How bent is that?
Mental.
Hang on. I'm gonna just bump that a few times. But I also got my fancy sound effect soundboard available as well. So so whenever we need it,
What's on the board?
it is literally just this one sound.
I hear, yeah. I hear that on my side.
Right, so yeah, I'm just gonna spam this because it's like the easiest way to do it, to get the number back up to the right place. Getting so close to 900, man. Look at the numbers are just shooting up. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you, everyone. There's so many people out there called the Hobby Corner. It's crazy. So thank you to each and every one of you for subscribing.
You're the real hobby corner, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, man.
You're the original G.
Oh, I was tempted to start quoting Eminem then, but then I thought, nah.
I love. I do it to myself, so no one really knows my own little game that I play in my head. Someone will say something, I'll go Eminem, or I'll go Slipknot.
No, no, that's I do that. I do that as well. Actually, it's
All the time, and people go, "What are you on about?" Oh no.
yeah. Don't worry about it, mate. And it's like, or you'll finish what they're saying as if they were quoting a show or movie or
Yeah.
something, but they were trying to say something completely different. But you just like interrupt to say, like for example, like the most simplest way like example I could say is if someone would start saying it is, like, and you go it is no, just cut them off like that. It is no, and they'll be like, what? What are you on about?
I'll be going.
I was
In
going
the
to say
end,
it,
Linkin Park.
it is very hot, so blow it before you eat it. Oh, well, you know, what's life without a bit of whimsy, eh?
Yeah.
Right, I got this.
And they go, well, in the end, Linkin Park.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lincoln Park, Park Life.
What's
Yeah.
that?
What do you mean? What's that? Blur. It's all a
I'm
blur.
not into that.
It's all a blur.
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the only music I don't like is stuff like that.
But a bit of Britpop. Good old
Like indie
90s
stuff, like yeah.
Britpop, man. That was the stuff. I remember there was a massive explosion of Britpop artists. But I mean, it all
No
comes in
Bloodhound Gang,
phases,
is it?
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's no Bloodhound Gang, is it?
Wow. I mean,
They're on right now. That's why it came up. Listening to the Chill More Game playlist.
all right, sweet. I
So
actually
far, it's played quite a few of my songs and it's on shuffle.
see whenever I have it on shuffle, it doesn't play any of the songs I put on. Frustratingly. But there's some real crackers on there, and then there's just like songs that you just yeah. Next.
No. I think the pickle jar's leaving us.
Oh no.
Yeah, it is.
Catch you on the flip side. Cheers, man. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, we'll see you around, dude.
Peace out, big sexy.
Yeah, big sexy man rolling in his YouTube monies now. That's it. He's made it
All right,
big.
big dog.
We'll see him on the yacht in a few weeks' time.
Yep.
Cruising around the Costa del Sol.
Fuck COVID.
This is my bubble, motherfuckers.
This is my bubble, bitches. Trap up my bubble from here, COVID, bitch.
Oh man. I had the image. It was so
Yeah.
like vivid.
His hat on backwards, looking one arm.
With his little Deadpool hat on.
Yeah, his
Yep.
little pickle black jar jumper.
Yeah, you
and
mother
a vest.
truckers. I'm in my own bubble. International
You're
law,
allowed to swear on
y'all.
this stream, right?
Huh?
Are you allowed to swear on this stream?
I mean, it's past watershed.
Oh, so
I mean, I'm practicing to reduce my
yeah, I
swears.
suppose. Thing is, I can. That's what I mean. I can turn it on and off.
Oh, I mean,
I work
sometimes I
with
can,
kids,
but
yeah.
to be honest, like swear as much as people say like. You know, that's just how I speak. So if I stammer a bit or if I get caught for words to say, that's normally when I drop an F bomb or an S bomb, and I'm trying to think of a different word to say instead.
Sugar.
Do 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 do. Honey, honey, you got me started now. You're
What?
my candy girl. Oh no, I won't finish that song. I'll leave it right there because that's all I know. Oh, so let's have a look at that war boss. Give us another show. Let's have that.
I don't know how it'll look in the camera because
That's so tonk, dude. The
Where?
base alone, man. Like you modelling for advantage
won't
there.
focus at all. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Oof. Look at that. Scratch built beauty.
Yeah, like so the early bits that are original. Well, the base of it is like
It's the Castellan, isn't it?
yeah, but then like added bits is like this, this. Oh no,
Is-
that's original. This, all the shoulder pad things are thing, all that's been made. The banner, the gun were totally custom made, other than
It's the
this
original
block bit
prankster.
here. And the dirty Necrons at top that deserve to be there forever, and they will do as well. They're gonna be. I'm gonna make them not alive because obviously they're dead, but like I'm gonna make sure that they
Have like
I
one
don't really
one eye lit.
yeah, they're gonna have the eyes lit as if they're still alive, who's going whatever Necrons make noises.
Sweet.
Barbarian.
Boring. Oh, we're basically Terminators.
We all look the same.
I mean, I'm ribbing on them, but I actually like Necrons, so you know. They don't all look the same. Why are you being racist to Necrons, man?
I just don't like them.
God, you're such a
boring.
xenophobe.
I built them all over there, and then just went, these are absolutely shite. Who would like these?
Breaking news. Breaking news. Spud hates Necrons. He thinks they all look the
I said
same.
boring. Remember when I did the post when me and Josh were building the hype, and I put like they were boring, and I had like people PMing me saying they're not boring. I'm like, it's a joke.
Look, mate. The fact that you've come all this way to say they're not boring, right, just means that you're boring.
And they're very, very boring now. You're defending their boringness.
I'm not defending their boringness. That's what they would say, and they go, "No, you're boring," and then you say, "Yeah, okay," and you just
Your
walk
mum's
away.
boring.
Oh, yeah, drop it.
Oh, shots fired! Boom.
Shots fired.
Deleted. Hello, 999. What's your emergency? Can I have a fire engine? Because I just set this guy on fire.
Oh, yeah. No. What's the emergency? Yo, I heard shots fired. Call the police.
I'll play that sound and just hang up.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, mate. I mean, I wouldn't want to waste their time because, but it's just funny as a hypothetical. Kids, don't go pranking 999. All right, they've got an important job to do.
Yeah, don't do that. No one's gonna listen.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Exactly.
Cock.
They're busy. They're busy organizing raids on house parties and community events. So just give them some slack at the moment. All right.
Yeah.
Shots fired! Oh dear. Did you keep using an air horn? Oh, it keeps cutting out. You know why? Because the filters. That's why. It's too close and too loud. Hang on.
Alright.
Hang on. Let's see if I play it far away because I can't be asked to turn the volume down. That'll just be easy. Now, did everyone in the chat hear that?
What?
The Archie Sand Sugar, they were produced by Jonathan King, who was jailed for child abuse on his songs, funded naughty stuff, so don't sing his songs. Bit like Gary Glitter, laugh my ass off. Right. Well, I mean,
That got deep.
goddamn.
I don't know who we're not singing. I don't get it.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it's because all the filters, you know, you got the compressor, you've got uh the gate as well, the noise gate, so it doesn't allow certain noises below or above a certain decibel. So like I could clap really loud next to the microphone like that. We would hear it, but no one at home would because it would just cut it out. Is that why Spud is quiet? No, that wouldn't make Spud quiet. Because it's on the desktop. I was playing the air horn noise from my phone, so that's why it would cut. Spud is just so chill, you know, like he's just cruising the interwebs on his chill voice. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Why do you think it's called Chilling Wargamers, y'all? Because we chill. We so chill you could put your frozen meat between our legs and it stay frosty.
Frosty.
You know what? I talked myself into a corner then. Not a hobby corner, a talking corner.
No, it's a talking corner.
Yeah.
Not a corner.
It's all about the corners.
Non-stop cornering.
Non-stop cornering, exactly.
Imagine if people. I wonder if there's anyone out there. There will be somewhere that's actually scared of corners.
I don't know. Maybe some goalkeepers. Yeah, just that would be such a weird thing. What would the name even be? Like
Cornophobia.
nah, that's too easy. That is too easy. It's got to have some
They're always
ridiculous
really
name.
complicated.
Yeah, it's got to have a ridiculously convoluted name. Like probably half Latin, half Greek.
Right, I'm gonna find a word for corner.
Or just type in fear of corners.
Oh, definitely doing this. Here we go.
I heard the clap, Kev. Oh, you gits. Our Bofnut said he has the clap. Sorry, dude. It might need to see a GP about that. I don't think Kev singing badly is going to help JK now. Probably not. You never know. We so chill, we know do grammar. Exactly. He hits it right on the spots, man. You know what? I came into this very, very little prepared. You know, I just had a couple of talking points, and that was it.
Nah, there's not a phobia, mate.
There's no phobia of corners, so we'd have to make one up.
There's one that's similar, but like that's come what's called.
I mean, wouldn't it be close to claustrophobia?
And it's so that's the closest thing to it, and it's like sharp objects. It's just like because a corner's sharp in it, but that's stupid.
I mean, it depends. It depends what kind of corner, an inverted or an external corner.
Like this,
yeah.
This phobia is like for such as pencil, points, knives, needles, syringes, and the corners or sharp edges of furniture and buildings.
Well, yeah, you don't want to stub your toe, do you? Yikes. Okay.
Mental. Wow. I shouldn't be laughing, but that is mental if you have that.
I'm sure they're well aware. But no, I mean there are some pretty outrageous phobias out there. And they've got more increasingly weirder names.
Studios put What about someone who's scared of Muller fruit corners?
Wow.
That's brilliant. That just killed. That cracked me up. I don't know why it made me laugh so much.
What I mean, what are they saying in it? Ichmophobia is fear of edges. There is a song called Fear of Corners. Nyctophobia. Or not nyctophobia. Okay, sorry, he corrected his spelling. It's interesting. Fear of dark places. You're listening to Corners with Kev.
Yeah.
Oh, Lupus put Kev scareditis. Yeah, thanks. Get. sodding get. Shots fired, man. Alright, so, yeah. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm just failing to put Agrax Earthshade down on stuff. In the guide it would say put it on the red, but of course the contrast does the job for you on that, so I don't need to put it on the red, but I'm putting it on all the bone bits, the fur, and that's it really. So it's just milling about with that nonsense. It's a lot of intricate work to do on a bloody flesh eater court. It's very different to Space Marine. Yeah. So what plans have you got for Christmas?
Do some hobby live streams, do some hobby hangouts, play my Xbox.
Play Xbox. Oof.
Uh,
Getting into the festive spirit.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, then Christmas Day, just have to do Christmas things, I suppose.
Ugh, hard times.
Yeah, we're going to my sister's, but I don't mind because I get to see my nephew and he's proper sick. And he's funny, and we do get on. He's only 4, so we have the same mind anyway.
All right, yeah, that helps.
My niece is too young to understand anything at the moment. She's not even 1 yet, so she's proper boring. Cute,
Oh,
but she's boring.
yeah.
And then get out there as fast as I can before Christmas things happen. Get home, Xbox all day. Remember doing a Christmas stream,
Mm.
and then
So no presents or roast dinner.
yeah, I've got stuff like that coming along. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do the
If it
roast
were up to
dinner,
me,
man.
I won't be bothered though. Like it won't bother me if I got out. And then Boxing Day, my nephew's coming round here with my niece, and we're like babysitting. While my sister can have a night off.
Sounds good.
So I'll have him all night. We're just going to play on Xbox together and just have a giggle.
Yeah, are they quite local?
Yeah.
That's always good.
So I see my nephew quite a lot. I looked after him quite a bit through lockdown because my sister were busy with Bambino and is a bit of a character, but he's
Yeah.
always really good for me. Like, he's always really well behaved.
I think if you incentivize things, like just like chilling out and good behavior, then they tend to play ball. But I also find that when you have kids around their siblings, they act up a bit more just for that bit of attention.
Definitely. Oh yeah, I know that much. Yeah, very well.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all part of processing it, figuring it out, and finding out
Do
what
like really
gets them
weird
happy.
stuff with him that I'll probably never do with anyone else. So I took him ladybird hunting because I thought, well, we can't go hunting lions and tigers and stuff. So I said, oh well, ladybugs are cute. So we just went out and like hunted. Like we just took like a little tub with loads of holes in it. We got some leaves and stuff, made a little house.
Sick, man.
And we just went out catching ladybirds. They were well good. And then
Yeah.
we let them all go later on. And
That's sick.
one of the days we went collecting rubbish. We lit a picker and just went around streets collecting rubbish up. We loved it.
Yeah, so you're doing your part in the community as well.
Yeah, he just kept on saying, "I'm saving the world, Uncle Sean." I went, "Yes, we are."
Mate, that is pretty awesome. I mean, with the boys, well, I'm not sure if I told you, but like where I live, in the area, there's a lot of woodlands around, but I'm literally on the boundary of woodlands and nature trails and that,
Yeah,
and farm fields and stuff. So, which is kind of jarring, really, because you just walk around the corner and it's quite a busy town. But
around the corner.
yeah. um, but yeah, no, I like taking the boys for walks, and they're pretty good with the walks actually, and they're really inquisitive. But they love just going for a stretch and seeing what they can find. And you see like the red kites flying about, and now and then they got the cows out on the field by us as well, which they have fun looking at, and looking at all the creepy crawlies and that.
That's the thing that I get the kids these days. I know I sound really old, but like we used to go in forests and woods and stuff all the time, trying to find stuff that we'd never seen before. I
Yeah,
remember first, like I can kind of remember my first time seeing an earwig and thinking, "Oh my god, there's a giant monster!"
yeah,
Like,
with
what
the
is that?
huge claw on its butt.
Yeah, like that thing's crazy.
Yeah, get that, man. Have you ever been pinched by one?
No,
It's not nice. It's not nice.
no.
It's surprisingly sharp, for a little thing. But, you know, as they always say, it's not the size that matters.
Yeah, I'm not being back by one today.
But,
Recently.
no, yeah. And you know what's great about outdoors is it's always changing, it's always evolving. So there's always something new to see.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a good way of getting out, spending some time with them and that.
Oh, yeah, let's drop my-
Very low maintenance. You know what? Oh man, what else have I got to do? What else have I got to do? I've used up all the egg racks. I've got to get the Nile oil out. Yeah, Nile oil, and then flesh shade. And then it's after that it's picking out details. You know what? I waited 30 weeks, right?
Yeah.
An issue a week. So 30 weeks on Mortal Realms for the issue where you get the sprues with just skulls on it from the skull pack.
Yeah, yeah.
Thinking, oh, this would be so cool. It's the first time I would have got that. Digging through the lot today, or yesterday, and I found that I had already bought a box. Livid.
Wow.
Absolutely livid. I had the box of skulls this whole time. And
Is it any good that?
yeah, man. Like you could literally build a throne of skulls, like if you pile them up right, and just use a bit of scaffolding. But yeah, and you get skulls for both 40k and fantasy. So there's
Okay.
tons of demon skulls in there. Got Tau and Kroot and Tyrannid and all that gaff, and some Elder in there, which can come across as elves because they're space elves essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad set. Oh, I forgot what I was doing now. Blah, blah, blah. I needed the no oil. That was it. No oil and the shade. And I've mixed everything up. You know when you get so used to certain paints in certain places in your box of
Yeah.
paints, and then like you move them around a bit, and then you just can't find it. You know,
All the
I
time.
moved it.
All the time.
It's alright. It's alright, ache. I have to pull the tray out now. I got the old W hobby box, you know, with the tray that you can pull out that has all the paint pots on, and underneath you got all the compartments. And I just hate pulling that thing out. It's such effort. It's not effort, but you know, like if you just bone idle like me, then it's effort. There we go. Right. So look at this. Look, I'm not even putting it on the palette or using any glue tack to hold it down. Living life on the edge. I know. But it's that kind of danger that just makes me that much more sexy. Yeah.
I must have looked sexy as fuck last night then.
Well, yeah, man. Sexiest thing I ever seen. Dude chucking up from drinking paint water. Super sexy. I wish I had smell-o-vision for that.
Do you know what? Right? The initial drink wasn't too bad. It was the aftertaste.
The aftertaste.
And when I burped that way, I couldn't keep it down. I thought I'm gonna have this all night.
You ain't gonna have me going, mate. I've got a strong constitution. That being said, I ain't gonna drink no bloody paint water. I ain't no dent. Dent? Dunt. Mixing my words up now. There we go. Alright, so that's... I thought that was easy.
Leaving life on the edge.
You know it, man. You gotta have a bit of danger in your life now and then, you know? Nothing that puts other people at risk. You just a little bit of thing. Ugh. You know what? You know when you happen to live with someone who likes to leave doors open all the time.
Yeah.
I live with one just like that. And they just went into the kitchen, and it's always cold in there. And when they came out, they didn't close the door, and I just got a draft right up me. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I've got cold tootsies now.
I've got my slip sips on, mate, and I was getting my tootsies cold tonight.
Well, I got like those really thick, woolen weaved house socks.
Yeah.
They're really comfy. I know they're house socks, but I wear them out, and yeah, no, it's gone right through that. Gone right through that. I don't wear snip slips because they make me slip and trip.
I've got these bad boys.
Straight from the gifts for mothers section
Seriously.
in Primark, right?
I don't know. My grandma bought my mum them years ago, and I've just acquired them. I'm like, Mum actually bought me some slippers last year,
Yeah.
and I've worn that twice. I just continue to wear these slips. They're so much comfier. And they're obviously like for women and the size like 8 to 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
And the size 12, but I've like molded them in so they're like just like giant socks.
You just stretched them out.
Oh, they're just beautiful, mate. Like first thing in the morning, so I leave them on a radiator on a night. So when on the morning when radiators come on, get out of bed, straight over to the radiator, slips on.
Oof.
Oh, it's just a dream, mate. I'm just living the dream. I just can't help it. Also, another routine I've gained this year is when I wake up, when I brush my teeth for the 15th time and I'm not even woke up yet, I actually wash my face with cold water and soap straight away as soon as I get in the bathroom, and it just proper wakes me up.
I don't with the old soap. I just straight water, and oof, yeah, definitely. Especially
Well, I
when you come
usually
from a
use
nice
hand
warm
soap.
bed. And you come from a nice warm bed, and you're feeling so like sleepy, and you don't want to get out, and you just know just got to make that few feet to the bathroom, and you'll be all right. But you got to make that big step of getting out of bed first.
Yeah, it's like Neil Armstrong, isn't it?
Oh mate, it's tough. Sometimes I can lie there for like on the day off, right? When you know like the kids are away, I could just lie in there for like a couple of hours and just like waste the morning easy. So
Another thing that I don't do anymore is because obviously I live in my bedroom pretty much. Is that I usually have I make my bed and then I lay on it, obviously, but then I don't get in it till I go to bed. Because
ooh.
before it's and then when you get in it, it's just like makes it worth it.
Oh yeah. When you just flatten the sheets down nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Ah,
How chill's that?
that's proper good, man. Well,
Everyone's saying there's
the
an
feet.
echo.
Oh yeah, no, it's because I actually got up and walked over and closed the door,
Oh,
but I had the sound up on the headset just so I could hear you. Just didn't want to be rude, and of course the sound travelled to the mic.
oh.
Echo, 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 echo. Hello, hello. Is anybody out there? Anybody out there? It just reminds me. It just reminds me of the Grinch when he's having an argument with his own echo. Oh man, I can't remember because it's been so many years. But like he says something, and the echo says it exactly the same back to him, and he gets a bit annoyed about it. So he says it again, but he says it as if he was saying about himself
Right.
to trick the echo, and the echo actually just flips it back anyway. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's a memory.
I don't mind the Grinch because it's just me, but I like Elf. I think that's quite a funny film.
Never seen it.
It's good. It's funny. It's actually funny for a Christmas film. Trying to put this in here. I'll just have a sig break.
Right. So for the people who are watching, I got the Reichland flesh shade out, and I'm just shading the more fleshy bits that I want to make look tender. So it's sort of just blending in that red that I put down already. So that so it doesn't look so stark. A little bit on the face, actually. Just give him some colour in the face. Nah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Like a lot.
I didn't like it.
It still hurts me. I was trying to just get like a still picture, but for some reason.
Oof, that's looking sweet. Sweet as, man. Sweet as.
Have a little lay back. Have a little smoke booze.
Smuggy poos. That's pretty tonk, dude. It's a sexy, sexy dude in a sexy bit of armor, looking all orky. Anyone who says that ain't orky enough,
Yeah.
well, I'll tell you what, you ain't orky enough, mate. So yeah.
I'm thinking of changing the knee pants to blue as well because at the moment, like, I just don't think it fits. I like the red in the gob. That's gone off again.
Yeah.
This is my correct lighting. This is for my streaming. You know the show lighting, so it's not.
It's alright, man. It still looks good.
Yeah, I might change the red pads. Maybe. I still wanted some of the. I forgot what it's called again. The giant robot thing, red on it,
right.
but not too much. So I've put it right in the collar because I thought that's where they'd struggle to paint because they've like bolted this panel on, and then maybe its legs, and then they've bolted.
I think you need to go with a more subtle tone. Drawing on my very limited knowledge of painting theories when it comes to miniatures, and that I've gathered from YouTube anyway, is you want to keep the focus around the face and the torso more than anywhere else. So the legs you don't have to worry about so much. You could just paint it all up the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna repaint it definitely. Because the fist is yellow, but I do like them yellow, and all my fists in my.
I mean
my arm are pretty much yellow.
that was just a convoluted way of saying those knees are whack, yo.
Yeah, you get rid of them. Just chop them off.
But I mean, yeah, no, it's a good model, man. It's a good scheme you got going there.
I didn't realise how big it was till I stood in next to other models, and I know like, he's a bit of a gangster, this guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he might be a bit too big for a war boss, but you know what? Okay, he is the boss.
He is the boss. Yeah, it's not even da, he's just D.
Yeah.
That's how bossy he is. Drop the ah. Don't at him, because he's the boss. Right. So I think it's 10 o'clock. Blow me now. That's just
Marshall
shot right by.
He says, "I'm an idiot," and then the echo says, "You're an idiot."
That was it. Yeah. He watches it 3 times a day. Oh man, you're poor man. Poor man. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock. We've been on for almost 2 hours.
What?
I know, right? And it's
fast.
just flown by. I've really enjoyed having you here, mate. On the show,
thank you so much for having me.
as my first guest. And yeah, dude, you know what? I'd like to have you around again another time as well. I got a small list of people to go through though, and I'm thinking if everyone enjoyed it, so let me know in the comments below if you're watching this back, or give us a thumbs up. I'm thinking of doing this sort of interview, a loose interview / hobby hangout once a month, with a fellow chilling networker, just help promote, to cross promote and have a nice little chat, get some hobby done as well, and it's a good way of getting a feel for each other as well, because a lot of our communication is text wise, on Messenger or Discord. So seeing someone, being able to talk to them and respond to them in real life and engage that way is actually a lot better. Wouldn't you say so, Spud?
What?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm just literally just painting these last little bits because I need to get them done because it'll annoy me. If not, I'm just getting rid of those horrible knees that I painted red for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is basically what I've done tonight. Made it look a bit bloody. Shaded, done all the shades on them. So now it's just about picking out some details and, layering wise. So yeah, I think one more show of me actually paint, because I spent most of this show not even painting, dude. Just chatting. And that's not a bad thing. That's, I've enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm enjoying painting these actually. There's a lot more freedom to it. And yeah. So I'm gonna let you go. And I hope you have a good night, man. You got anything?
Thank you for having us.
You got any promotional messaging or any kind of messaging you want to throw out to your fans out there?
My fans.
Your fans.
yeah, thanks for having us, Mr. Kev. Make sure you do subscribe to Kev because he actually does real videos and editing.
Well,
and actual
sometimes.
videos. Make sure you do go check out all the other lads at Chili Network. They're all really good YouTubers as well. That actually do videos and they're all really good at it. And yeah, that's it really. And stay safe and seatbelts and love you all.
And that's all that could be said about that, man.
Done.
Your dam cannot be beaten by mine unless you have the air horn. I'm gonna leave it there before I get myself in trouble. Anyway, so thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell notification icon next to it as well, so you don't miss a video. We are getting so close to 900. We are at 853 at the moment, and to be honest, I haven't really worked that hard in the last 6 weeks. It's really been bad on me. I had a massive burnout, editing wise. Like I was still filming and doing hobby, but I got tons of stuff to put out. So I'll be doing it on my phone because it's a lot easier for me on the go as well. And actually, that's what's helped encourage me to get it done. So it's the same software that I used to use on the laptop, but it's simplified on the phone. Anyways, there will be a video coming out soon. I'm doing a video on everyone's Mortal Realms collection so far for this year, which is hopefully going to be big, but I need more submissions. So if you got some stuff, have a look in all those Facebook groups. The links will be in the description below, and pop some pictures of your collection there. It doesn't matter how many pictures you put, I'll do a collage. Yeah, I'm doing another one on converting a Lord Relictor from the Stormcast into a Primaris Ancient, and trying to do it as simply as I can, but you'll find out. I ended up just getting carried away, but it looks badass. So yeah, as always, social media links down below. There are ways of supporting the channel as well. Head over to Teespring. We're still doing 10% discount as well, so type in THC10, get anything on there, 10% off, which is basically, leaves pennies for me, but I want you to have your merch for Christmas, so go order it now. The deal will be going until the end of the month, and if you want to just throw a coin our way, then there's the link to PayPal as well, and of course that will help me pay for amazing YouTubers like Wargamer Spud to be on here as well, because of course he cost me a lot of teeth and pocket change, mostly foreign currency, because I don't actually need to use that. Anyways, as always, thank you so much for joining us. Big love to you all, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye, 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 bye. Oh, they can hear us still. Hello. We didn't go. We're still here.
Just chilling. Bye.
Yeah, just chill. Bye. Wear your seatbelt. Don't wear your seatbelt.
Subscribe. Please subscribe to Kev.
Subscribe to Spud. Don't subscribe to Spud.
Like the video. Double like the video.
Do a whoosh. Don't do a whoosh.
Play with your knob. Don't play with your knob.
Paint a mini. Don't paint a mini.
Don't drink paint water.
Don't drink it.
Yeah.
Air horn, always air horn. And yeah, I think we'll